Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I wanted to talk about the Japanese 1988 horror film Evil Dead Trap. No relation to Evil Dead, I think they just stole the name to an extent, and no relation to Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder from Hell, aka the Japanese Evil Dead. None of that, has nothing to do with it. So, pretty cool cover art there, by the way. This was put out last year by MVD Visual along with Unearthed Films, and this is the Blu-ray, obviously. I had watched it last year when it was announced on, I think it was Amazon Prime. I think it's still on Amazon Prime. And I just watched it again recently. I couldn't remember the full thing, but I remembered parts of it. I do have a bad memory, though. So, the main point of the story, oh, and by the way, since it's from Japan, the whole movie is in Japanese with English subtitles, so you have to be in the mood for that. If you're not in the mood for it, maybe wait until the day you are in the mood to watch this. The whole point of the story is this character here, her name is Nami. She is a TV station employee. She does like interviews and reporting and things. And she gets an anonymous package to her office with a VHS tape that she proceeds to watch. And it's a snuff film of a woman being cut open and stabbed through the eye and all this other gory stuff. Very gory movie. And it's in this crazy warehouse. And I don't remember if they know where the warehouse is or they somehow figure it out. But anyhow, she goes with her crew to this warehouse and shit just goes downhill. I would almost sort of say it's reminiscent a little bit of something like Saw or The Collector, more perhaps The Collector. But this was 1988, so it's way before all that. Her and her crew are going through all these different rooms, trying to figure out why she got this tape, what's at the warehouse, what's going on. They run into other people. Not many other people, but some other people. Some of them aren't great people. There is sex involved in the film. Some of the crew members are sleeping together. Some of the other people they run into are kind of like lecherous, bad people. There's rape involved, a fair amount of nudity and sleaze, and a lot of gore and some body horror, actually. So they're going through this warehouse and sort of getting picked off, and you're trying to figure out what the hell's going on, who's doing this, why they're doing it, and they're on the same adventure with you. It has a very 80s feeling because it's from 1988, has a lot of this synth music that I enjoyed, but it does get a little repetitive, and it's cool, but it's very 80s feeling music, so you have to sort of realize the time frame. As I said, there's a lot of gore and violence. There's people getting stabbed and blood squirting all over the place. It's pretty crazy, so I liked it, and by the end of the film, it gets a little strange, weird, supernaturally, which I thought added a cool element to the movie because it wasn't just some like normal guy walking around murdering people, so it had like a little bit of a weirdness to it. Some people say the body horror aspect reminds them of Videodrome or David Cronenberg. I could kind of see that. So they may have watched, obviously they watched Evil Dead, but they may have watched like David Cronenberg Fly or Videodrome stuff and kind of got influenced by it because I could definitely see a little bit of that. It's not a lot, but there's sprinkles of it throughout. I really enjoy the setting. I like the atmosphere. I like the way everything looks. Everything looks 80s, but very dulled in this warehouse. The quality of the video is good. It's not great, but it looks good. I'm sure it's a lot better than the DVDs that were out prior. And the audio is pretty good, but again, it's all in Japanese, so I don't understand it. And there are some commentary tracks with the director and the special effects manager, filmmaker Kurando Mitsusaki, another commentary with someone from Eastern Kicks, Trappings of the Dead, which is reflecting on this Japanese cult classic, storyboards, behind-the-scenes stills, promo artwork, and trailers. So a decent amount of special effects, if those are your bag. It's widescreen, but there are little black bars on the sides, probably just the way they filmed it. I don't know if it's because it's from Japan. So it's not fully your whole screen. There's just these tiny little black bars on the side. It doesn't detract at all. It's a good film. It's sleazy. It's gory. If you like a little weirdness in with your movies, I think you'll enjoy it. If you like Japanese cinema with maybe lots of weird colors, giallo type of stuff, you'll probably enjoy it. And the other thing I wanted to mention is sorry, that's my Ring notification. There's 2 sequels to this film. I have not seen either sequel. The second one is supposedly really out there, and very different. I downloaded a copy, so I'm going to watch that probably tonight or tomorrow if I have the time. And the third one is supposedly a whole different film, and they just took the name and called it Evil Dead Trap 3 because they wanted, I guess, it to ride on its coattails because it was sort of popular. So that's kind of the point of the film. I thought it was really cool, and again, if you like any of that stuff I mentioned, you'll probably like it. So let me know, guys, if you've seen Evil Dead Trap. I don't know if I showed this, I can't remember, but I did a couple takes on this. There's the regular artwork that I really enjoy, and then the, I guess, old VHS artwork on the inside. But a cool movie, and I will definitely check out number 2, maybe even number 3 eventually. Thank you guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.